London, March 2021. A passing bus rumbles down Pointers Road, its onboard camera capturing a brief, almost unremarkable moment. Blurred shapes, two figures. Somewhere beyond this clip, a woman has disappeared. Sarah Everard is 33. She works in marketing, lives in Brixton, and has plans for the future with her boyfriend, Josh Loth. On the evening of March 3, 2021, she visits a friend in Clapham. When it's time to head home, she chooses to walk. As she crosses Clapham, she calls Josh for a short conversation. Then her phone goes silent, and she never arrives home. When Sarah doesn't come home, Josh grows uneasy. By the next day, concern turns into fear, and he reports her missing. Officers begin with the standard steps. Calls to her phone, checks at her flat, conversations with neighbors and friends. Nothing explains her disappearance. Police retrace her route along the South Circular, gathering CCTV from every possible source. Doorbell cameras, shops, private security systems, passing buses, hours of footage, hours of dead ends. Then they find something. A brief clip from a passing bus camera. The image is dark and blurred, but they recognized Sarah Everard, who was standing with a mysterious man beside a white car. The footage gives detectives a place to begin, checking vehicles in the background, running plate numbers, reviewing traffic cameras, contacting businesses. Meanwhile, the missing person search expands. Teams move through parks, riverbanks, railway lines, and wooded areas. Public appeals go out. Concern spreads through London. While one team continues studying the CCTV from Pointers Road, another begins reviewing recent incident logs from the surrounding boroughs. What they find is unsettling. A set of indecent exposure reports linked to the region. One in 2015, one in 2020, and two more from February 2021, just days before Sarah vanished. Every one of these reports appears to have stalled in the system. Logged, but never properly investigated. Detectives focus on the car. By enhancing nearby traffic camera captures and matching timestamps, they isolate the same white vehicle farther along the route. A partial number plate becomes visible. The car is not privately owned. It's rented. They pull the hire agreement. The name on the paperwork stops the room cold. Not a stranger, not a random passerby. A serving Metropolitan Police officer, a man from a specialist protection unit, trained, armed, trusted. There is no hesitation. They move instantly. Unmarked units drive to Kent. Surveillance is set. When officers confirm he's inside the house, they knock. He answers calmly. He is arrested on suspicion of kidnapping. The man from the CCTV is no longer a blurred shape. During first interview in his house, he does not describe what truly happened. Instead, he offers a story that fractures as soon as it begins. He claims he was in financial trouble, that he owed money to dangerous men, that an Eastern European gang forced him to kidnap a woman or his family would be harmed. He insists Sarah was taken from him by this group, that he never saw her again. Detectives let him finish. Then they show him the evidence. And that's when Wayne Cousin decides to tell the truth. March 3rd, 2021. A little after 9:30 p.m., London is under strict COVID lockdown. Movement is limited. Police are actively enforcing regulations. He drives along Pointers Road in a rented white car and sees Sarah walking alone. He pulls over, steps out and approaches her. His warrant card is displayed, his tone controlled. He asks where she is going. Sarah tries to explain the situation, but he is not satisfied with the answer and he declares she is being detained. He places her in the back seat of the hire car and drives away from London. The route leads toward Kent. 11:43 p.m. He arrives in Dover and transfers Sarah from the rent car into his own personal vehicle. A planned step, controlled escalation. Over the next hour, his phone connects to cell masts near the rural village of Seibertswald, a quiet, wooded area. Sometime during this period, he rapes and murders her. At 2:34 a.m., he is captured on CCTV at a BP petrol station in Dover, buying drinks, acting as if the night has been ordinary. Eventually, he drives to a remote woodland outside Ashford. That is where he leaves her body, the exact location he later gives police. Wayne Cousin pleaded guilty and was sentenced to life in prison. After that, the public attention shifts inward, to the institution behind the man who committed the crime. Internal investigators dig through his career, vetting files, complaint logs, early warnings. Those indecent exposure reports that appeared earlier in the investigation are revisited. This time in full, the car recorded in a 2015 indecent exposure complaint in Dover is traced back to him. The 2020 incident involving a cyclist in Kent is re-examined and linked to him. Staff at a McDonald's drive-thru in early 2021, who had reported a man exposing himself on multiple occasions, later identify him once his arrest becomes public. In the aftermath, one thing is clear. He should never have been an officer on the night Sarah Everard walked down Poinders Road, but he was, because all those reports weren't investigated properly. Would this tragedy have been prevented if someone had acted when the first reports appeared?